Hello dear students, I hope all of you are doing well and you have gone through the previous videos and understood what are the endogenic and exogenic forces, and I think all of you have understood about the folding and faulting also. And if you have not understood, once again I am just trying to explain you briefly that folding means that is occurrence of the fold. Suppose you put a piece of paper on the table and just compress it from both the sides, automatically you will see that paper will be raised up and at last it will be folded. A fold can be created there. And in the same way, if you pull it wide apart, putting your two hands together and apply greater force, then you will see that paper will be torn in the middle and it will be detached from, it will be teared into parts. Okay, so this tearing is called faulting. So in the same way, this earth surface is also sometimes compressed by the internal forces and it will raise up and it will form the mountains. And if the forces is applied in the opposite direction, then it may be spreaded out and it may tear the surface of the earth, and ditches or this sinking of the earth surface will take place. In that way, the folding and faulting occurs place. Faulting means tearing and folding means that is raising up. Okay, so but in today's topic, we will mainly concentrate on understanding about the mountain. All of you have seen the mountain, and there are many things that we have to know about the mountains. So let us try to know about them. So if somebody asks you, have you seen the mountain, then definitely you will say yes, because we people have seen the mountain all around us. But whether they are actually mountain or not, that we have to know. And if somebody asks you, what is a mountain? If somebody who has not seen the mountain and he asks you to explain you about the mountain, then how will you explain that one? You will not be able to tell out immediately unless you have read all this one and you have learnt how to answer those questions. So in this today's topic, we will try to define the word mountain, and also we have to learn many things, that some more things about the mountains, what actually a mountain is and what is all the things that are given there. So I have tick marked in the places wherever it is important. Please try to read with me, and we will try to have an introduction of the formation of the mountains too. So let's see. A mountain can be described as naturally elevated surface on the earth. So it is naturally elevated. Elevated means what? Raised up part on the surface of the earth. On the land area, it is raised up. Okay. It is a landform that rises above the surrounding terrain. So surrounding terrain. Terrain means what? You are all around you, whatever landform is there, that is called a terrain. So in your neighboring area, in your all around, suppose there is a plain land, but this mountain is raised up. In comparison to the surrounding area, this one is raised up. So it is elevated one. Okay. Generally, mountains are higher than 600 meters. So which are lower than 600 meter, they are not called mountain. That is written there. So generally mountains, the elevated land which are more than 600 meter, they are called as the mountain, but less than those height is called hills. You can see those less than 600 meters are called hills. Moreover, mountains are much steeper than hills. So there are certain characteristics you can look at there. Mountains are higher, about more than 600 meter high, and they are steeper. Steeper means what? Very steep, very raising. Okay, it raises directly. So that type of raised up highlands are called the steep hills. Okay, steep mountains. Okay, mountains not only exist on the earth's surface but also beneath the ocean. Beneath the ocean means what? Under the ocean also you can see the mountain. There many of you might have not known that under the ocean also there are much bigger mountains are there. Okay, so it is not visible from outside, but those who have dived into the ocean, they have seen those things. And under the ocean also many big mountains are found. Okay, so whichever are found on the dry land area, more than that number of mountains are found in the ocean, because you know that ocean covers about 71% of the earth's surface. So a greater area is under the water, so greater number of mountains are also found under the ocean. Okay, now let us see. They are usually triangle in shape, so they looks like a cone or triangle. Okay, so it will be looking, I think all of you know about the triangle. Next, the top of the mountain is called peak. So the highest part of the mountain is called the peak. So there are several interesting things that we come to know about this one. Okay, is not so? Now look at the next one. The higher mountains in the highest mountain in the world are found in the Himalayan Karakoram ranges of Asia. So let us try to understand. Ranges means what? It's a chain of mountain. So many mountains together makes one range. So Himalayan Karakoram, these are the name of chain of mountains. So Karakoram and Himalayan, they are found within the boundaries of India, China, and your Pakistan, Afghanistan, etc. Okay, so these mountains, the highest mountains are found. One part of this range is called one mountain. Let us suppose you can see the Mount Everest. That's only one part of this Himalaya, only one raised area of this Himalayan mountain range. Let us try to know. The highest mountain peak is Mount Everest. So I think all of you have known this one. There are several mountains under the oceans too. For example, volcanic mountains creating the Hawaiian island in the Pacific Ocean are among the greatest mountain ranges on the earth. The highest mountain present under the ocean, Mauna Loa, starts at the bottom of the floor and goes further up above the sea level by additional 4,170 meters. Okay, however, one thing you should try to know about this one, that several islands are part of the mountain. So the base of that islands are found under the sea, and they have originated under the sea floor or sea bottom, and from there the raised area are called as the mountain. So you can see the Hawaii island is a part of a volcanic mountain, and similarly you can see the Mauna Loa, etc. These are all volcanoes. They also have the bottom under the sea. Okay, like that way very big mountains are found under the sea also. So however, you can see one more thing here. Formation of mountains are there. We will have an introduction of that one. So mainly the mountains are formed because of the folding. There are several ways in which mountains are formed, and they can all take millions of years. So mountains takes millions of years to be formed. It is not formed immediately. Look at the next one. Fold mountains are the most common types of mountain. So please try to keep in your memory. The most common type of mountains are the fold mountain. Fold mountain means what? The mountains which are formed by folding of the earth's surface. They are formed due to collision of two plates of the earth, causing folding of the earth crust. The world's largest mountain range are fold mountains. For example, the Himalayan mountains, Alps, Aravalli, and Andes are formed by this process. So all these important mountain or the large mountains of the world, like your Himalayas, Alps, Aravalli, and Andes, all they are the large mountains of the world. So all of them are formed by folding process. To understand the mechanism behind the fold mountain, we can do the activity, but not now. In the next video we will try to explain those things. Okay, thank you very much for listening.